Greetings, and salutations, beautiful people in the beautiful world. It is me, he is I am him, Zach Latimer, Z Lat, and welcome back to another segment of Right and Exact. Shots out to a new nation, and a shout out to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. You could be anywhere in the world, but you are here with me. And I appreciate that. Today, what I want to talk about and build on is harmony. Harmony. Are you bringing harmony to the situations in your circles that you run in? Are you bringing more harm than you're bringing good? All right. Which one is it? So, I used to substitute back in the day, right? And when I used to substitute, I used to go into some music classes. I would go into some band classes. And if you go into these band classes, you would always, somebody's playing some different instruments. You would have somebody playing the trombone. You have somebody playing the piano. You would have somebody playing a violin. So on and so forth. You just got a bunch of different people doing a bunch of different things. But when you bring them together, they're all playing in harmony. Then they're all moving in unison to a certain direction that the music is going in, right? But if you bring them together and somebody is not playing the same note or is not in tune and is not in harmony with the rest of the group, it will throw the whole group off. You'll start to sit there and listen to it and you, hold up. Hold up. Nah, something is not going on that are in tune with the rest of the group. You're not playing in harmony. So then what needs to happen, therefore, there will be a soundproof room that would be in the back of the classroom that this person can go and they can work on what they need to work on. So therefore, when they come back with the rest of the group, then they can start to play as a unit. They can start to be in harmony, in tune with the rest of the group. And if they just can't get it, then they got to be removed again. Well, you start to see this in real life. Right. And when I say real life, I'm just talking about different situations that we can compare this to, like social media. One of them, case in point being, let's say somebody posts a video, and in this video, they're building on a certain topic, or they're building on a certain idea. And the idea that they're building towards is wanting to bring harmony, bringing forth as a collective body to bring it to move forward as a unit. Well, you have some people who just come in on a different note, and you can see that in the comment section. In the comment section, some people just want to play not in tune with what the rest of the group is. And then when you read it at first, you're like, ooh, just like hearing a bad note that somebody plays when they're coming in, just like, whoa, it don't sound right. Hold up. It ain't sounding right, homie. So what is this? What's going on? So you can either sit there and figure out what's going on, which some people do. And when they do this, you have to start seeing what direction these people are coming from. So one of the directions that some people like to take in a comment section is they like to show you how much they know. And in their quest to show you how much they know, it turns into a whole game of mental masturbation. Whereas now I read 3 books last night and seen a documentary this morning, so now I'm well-rounded on this topic that whoever is speaking on. So therefore, I'm going to put my 8 cents in and keep going back and forth with somebody, even though I'm not trying to bring any harmony to this situation. And you'll start to see that some people just can't bring any harmony to a situation. They don't want to bring harmony to a situation, and when this happens, then you can't have any external unity, because if you don't have external unity, that means that one has no internal unity. And if there's no internal unity, then that means one has internal lunacy. There's no getting around that. And if you find a lot of times, more often than not, that if you're the person that every situation that you keep traveling into is unfavorable, or you find yourself in situations that are not helping the group move in unity, it might just be you. You may just need to take a step back and say, you know what, I'm the one that's causing this. Let me figure out what I need to do to fix this. And make no mistake about it, though, these things can only be pointed out within a group. It's hard to figure these things out if you just sit back and try to do it yourself. Because when you try to do it yourself, you keep going into these situations, even if you're hanging with some friends, or even if you're with a group with your family, and your ego can start to play a part in this. Now, make no mistake about it, I'm not saying that your ego is a bad thing, that you just need to get rid of your ego. Your ego can become a bad thing if you give the ego the keys to drive the car. Because if you give the ego the keys to drive the car, then it starts just setting fires off everywhere, from left, right, up, back, down, and then you look back and say, how did that happen? And then you start to live in a place of denial or saying, I couldn't have possibly did that. That has everything to do with everybody else. Your ego needs to have its proper place. Therefore, you put your ego either in the passenger seat, you put him in the back seat, or you put him in the car seat, but you don't put the ego in the driver's seat. Because when you put it in the driver's seat, then you're going to start to find yourself in situations, again, where people start to poke their chest out and fighting over no reason, i.e. people getting in trouble over traffic stops, or even if you're just hanging out with friends and then you look at somebody wrong, you shake their hand aggressively, and I'm trying to flex my muscles, but you're not bringing any harmony or any positive vibrations to this group. You're playing out of tune. And there's only so long that you can keep having somebody in a certain situation that until it will just tear your whole group down. It'll spoil the whole bunch of people that are trying to play together in unison and bring some harmony. It'll tear it all down. And one needs to understand that you can say, oh, that has nothing to do with me. And you can live in denial. But just like it says in the 14 keys, denial is a great place to live if you can afford the rent. How much is the rent? Well, you can go check the book out if you want to get deeper into that. But so one thing you have to just start to look at yourself. Look at the situations that you're going in. Are you bringing harmony? Are you playing the right notes, coming in on the right keys? Are you on a positive vibe where you're building and moving towards a certain direction? Or do you keep bringing more harm? Do you keep throwing off the notes where people have to address you, and then you come into this place of, I just feel like I'm misunderstood. I just feel like somebody's just not really, or no, we understand you. We just understand that you're half crazy. You probably are half crazy. Then you're living in that place of denial. All right. So you just got to look at these things, fix these things, and then you can start to move forward. All right. So I will that you got something out of this. I will that you have a wonderful day. And if you want to catch me, I'm on Instagram, Zach Latimer, ZACHLATIMER. One love, and I'm out. Deuces.